Hey, welcome to the Tech Digest. Today we've got 5 hot stories. SpaceX is heading to the stock market. Apple is bending to China, and AI is now replying to messages for you on Facebook. Let's get into it. According to Reuters, SpaceX is preparing for an IPO on NASDAQ, and it wants immediate access to the NASDAQ-100 index. This would be one of the biggest public listings in history. The company is valued at over $350 billion. Why does this matter? The NASDAQ-100 is tracked by trillions of dollars in ETFs. If SpaceX gets in right away, index funds will be forced to buy the stock. That's massive demand from day one. Musk is essentially engineering a situation where his stock rises on autopilot simply because of how index fund works. Smart move and a massive signal for the market. Here's the uncomfortable question. Are the tech giants destroying their own golden age by fire-hosing hundreds of billions into AI infrastructure? Microsoft, Google, Meta, Amazon, they are all spending 50 to 80 billion a year on data centers and GPUs. The problem, returns aren't keeping up. Yes, AI is generating revenue, but margins are shrinking while capital expenditure keeps climbing. The bottom line, if AI doesn't start delivering real returns in the next 2 or 3 years, we could see the biggest correction in the tech sector in a decade. The question isn't whether AI is useful, it's whether the investment will pay off at this scale. Here's a quiet revolution most people missed. AI chatbots, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity are starting to run ads inside their responses. And this changes everything. Advertising used to live in Google search results. Now that people are asking AI instead of searching, advertisers are following the attention. OpenAI is already testing sponsored answers. Perplexity launched an ad platform. This is a huge market shift. Google makes $300 billion a year from ads. If even 10% moves to chatbots, that's $30 billion up for grabs falling into completely new hands. Meta just added AI auto-replies to Facebook Marketplace. When a buyer messages, "Is this still available?" Meta AI responds on behalf of the seller using listing details. Price, description, pickup location. On top of that, AI now auto-creates listing from photos. Upload a picture of your item and AI fills in the description, category, and suggests a price based on similar items in your area. This is a big signal. Meta isn't just adding AI as a toy, they're embedding it into real business workflows used by millions. Marketplace is a massive ecosystem, and this kind of automation genuinely saves time. Apple has reduced its App Store commission in China after pressure from the government. This is the first time Apple has actually banned on pricing under external pressure. Context: China is Apple's second largest market after the US. The Chinese government has been calling the 30% commission monopolistic for years, and now Apple caved. Why this matters for everyone? If China can pressure Apple into lowering fees, other countries and regulators will try too. The EU is already pushing for the Digital Markets Act. This could be the beginning of the end for the 30% App Store tax worldwide. That's your digest. SpaceX going public, AI creeping into everything, and Apple losing ground. Which story hit hardest? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you next time.